Hey everybody, how's it going? Forgot to unmute the mic for a sec, but yeah, we're here back for the first time in a little while. Last week was rough on me. Last week meaning, you know, last weekend and the week prior to that was pretty rough on me. Lots of work to do, and just kind of being very tired and worn out, and not willing to stream as much as I would have liked otherwise. But we're here now. I've had some time off since then, luckily. Not been working so hard that the next week coming up is also going to be pretty rough on me, so I'm not looking forward to that. So next weekend will be a more questionable thing, but I think we will stream as much as I can here this weekend. Hopefully, getting at least 2 streams in. This one here is one of them. PowerWash Simulator has hit 1.0. Do they have a thing here to say what version we're at? I don't think they do. I don't think they do. I would have to check if there's anything. No. No, I don't think there's no fancy like version thing here. I'm not covering up anything here. But we're gonna play some of this. Now it's 1.0. I probably did the stupid thing and then I reset my progress so I could start from the beginning and have only this many jobs done versus being at the very end. Though I figure that stuff's probably spoilerific, especially if you're new to this, like on Xbox or uh, Windows or PC Game Pass versions. And I've played a bit of those. We're playing on Steam, my Steam version, uh, mainly because I've played it on Xbox, and while I've done some work to make it better, it's still iffy because a mouse. See how fast I can move this mouse around? But you're not seeing the actual cursor, are you? Oh, can I fix that? I think I can fix that. I don't know if I can fix that here. Uh, hide cursor? No, that's not. Advanced? No, that's video, hotkeys, output. Oh, I'm 100% unqualified to be looking through all this. Capture cursor, is that going to do it? There it is. So I can move this cursor around. It does not move anywhere that fast on a controller. I can literally pull it up. Let me double check here real quick. Pull up the Elgato. I need to pull up my viewer so I know what exactly you're getting, especially because the audio will also be going through that here. Do I have it set up? I think I have it set up because there we go. Here's my Elgato just in case you need to see it. I should probably go into studio mode. Open it up. Wait. Oh, okay. I see. I should put that above this, but I'm going to... I always forget what the button is to shrink it, but at the right ratio. I think that's it. That was probably... I was going to do this on a partial thing. Okay, there we go. That one? Nope, that's increasing it? No, that's still not what I want to do. Oh, no, that's also not what I want to do. Apologies. This is roughly there. There we go. I'll move us over to the other side so you can see it. I don't know why I'm even doing this. Making it shrink. Got my controller here. Let me go. There's PowerWash Simulator. Yes, I know my Game Pass is expiring soon. Alright, transition. There you go. Made with Unity, everybody's favorite engine now. Every developer is happy about that. Oh, it's syncing over. I was playing it on PC. Meanwhile, let me get back to our job. So you might hear children singing. That's because I'm on this house, the shoe house, which you might guess is a parallel for Old Mother Hubbard. In fact, how do I bring it up? Messages. Oh, they don't show the name. Oh, here it is on this side. Nope, that's not. That wasn't the thing I clicked on. There it is. The job person is Martha Hubbard, as you can see here. So let me hop in here. First off, you're using a cursor. If I use the D-pad, it's literally like on an acceleration thing, where it's, here it's like, oh, it's slow, and then it's going real fast, because I'm holding it for long enough. So that's a not great thing. I've made lots of adjustments to this, like turning down the controller sensitivity way much, and I'll show you why that is not great. I'll turn down the field of view because I think that's a little better. It's on Xbox Series X, this picture-in-picture view. Let me see. Also weird. That's going to the next thing. That's the graphics tab in the options. It's in the PC version, but it doesn't show here. They just made it invisible. It doesn't show as a tab. It's still there. There, I'm finally on audio. And the controls, I've also adjusted the controls quite a bit. There's a couple things I don't even have mapped because these are just based off my preferences as a PC player, where I don't need to pull up the thing for nozzles. I can. I forget what the button is on this. I think it's 2 on the keyboard. I just need to go next nozzle, but I moved it so that the show dirt is on the left trigger. Right trigger is obviously you're shooting your water. Left button is for the aim mode, which if you haven't seen, let me go into a job here. Although it's pretty quick, faster than the PC version does. This is how fast it goes. I have it set to go this slow because I'll show you. Oh god, get into the options. This is just, it's not ideal. Let me turn the controller, no. Yeah. Let me turn that all the way up. Close that. That's still not much faster, you can see. But if I'm, it's the free aim. If I'm doing this, I kind of want it to be slow, because as you can see here, though, like I want to be able to do things more universally, and that just doesn't work super well on this. But I can like pull this up to go to that loadout screen, which is fine. Oh. I like the UI stuff there. Yeah, the fun thing is I need to turn off the audio from this because you're getting it from the Elgato. It just doesn't work super well, and I get a little nauseous turning the screen around so much like this. So I end up trying to figure out, like, okay, how can I turn that way. Like, I walk slowly and, like, try to cover that way, Or I'm not moving the cursor so much as I'm moving my body to try to get things uniform, but it's hard to get situated in a way that lets you do that easily, especially because this is an analog stick. So what the direct east-west point on these sticks is not easy to do. So it's kind of that way as far as what you're seeing here, but the game itself looks good. All that. Let me see here. I think the water stuff is... Yeah, it's not really showing the effect like it does on PC. I don't know if that's a frame rate thing. They're trying to hit a frame rate versus being on PC where it's like, do what you can with it. I don't think there's no graphics thing, so there's no way to toggle off the water effects, so it's just forced on you whatever they think is best for this version. So yeah, that's kind of that. It's a solid version, but the PC, I've been playing it more on PC Game Pass instead. So that's why I'm not playing this on this version, because it's a hassle to do things, and not that it doesn't take time on the other versions, but you know, you can I can just quit out. It's not turn off the Elgato feed. There we go. So there's like the quick look at that stuff. It doesn't work super well, so I don't want to play it that way. The way I do want to play it though is here on PC. Hold on, hold on. There we go. Got that over here. Yeah, Martha Hubbard has done this. It's set in the park. Oh, is this the Grime Bandits that need some help? My poor little play school. And she does like a so get it closer to this, and you can hear. Right now, they're not. They're singing the alphabet earlier. Like a. Shouldn't have my long gun when I'm trying to get up close. And it's like, look how fast this is. I'm going cleaning stuff. It's not efficient to work this way, but it's a way that I can do this. And you should see the text that come in. There we go. Oh no, I got a stinky butt. What are you telling me, Martha? You'll see why I'm getting those texts in a little bit. You can probably guess what it is. But yeah, I would say so far this game is my game of the year. Just from what I've played. So this is the aim mode. If you're playing normally, you move the camera with you. I apologize if this gets you nauseous in any way. It does, and especially if I'm playing it for extended periods of time, I end up taking breaks because, just going, it's not super great. I apologize. So they made this mode, which you can aim freely in any of these parts of the screen, almost like the Wii shooters, where you like set the boundaries of what you're able to shoot at, kind of thing. Which is the idea. There are no options for it here. I'm trying to think where that would. Yeah, there's no options here. I can lock the mouse to the screen, but I don't want to, because when I pause this, I can go like, oh hey, what's going on over here? Oh, I got a thing here I can click. Okay, now I can come back pretty easily. It doesn't freak out like a lot of PC games do, unfortunately. Let's see. I should actually have this on, because that probably also helps. Yeah, why don't I have autosave on? Yeah, like, there's nothing here. There's legacy washing mode, which... Wait, is that the one where I need to actually get it to 100%? It's in graphics, so this wouldn't be on the console version. I've seen people mention, like, they don't like that you have to... It, like, gets to, like, 98% of an area before it dings. That is what this does. So the other thing is achievements are a thing. You're not going to see anything I'm doing here, but they have 40 achievements. I think it's the same for the Xbox version, and a lot of them are pretty interesting. They're just like, hey, here's something you should do when you're doing this map. Yeah, the one I failed at is in the bungalow, which is that house that we saw on the Xbox version. You're supposed to complete the gutters last. I decided I was going to do this other one called Good Dings to Come, because as you complete sections, it dings. It asks you to clear 95% of any job without completing any tasks, which means I don't get any dings, and I get to 95% complete, which is tough. I decided to do it on that map, which meant I was very close to finishing a number of the gutters. And I sprayed one place too wildly, and boom, ding, on the gutter, and messed that up. But this one is to complete the sole of the shoe house last, so that's why I don't want to do this area. That doesn't mean I can't spray, I just can't finish it. So I want to, deal with that nice and neat here. Yeah. Like the idea you have to get 95%, like I've cleaned a good bit of this, it's 25%, that's with actually finishing up a number of these items. It's like the idea that you have to do that without dinging any of them, it makes it a little more strategic to figure like what maps would work for that. There's a playground map that actually be pretty a solid choice for that. Oh yeah. If I have to get 100% on these, this will definitely... Okay. That makes me wonder if I go standard, if that's going to ding. It's not. Okay. Let's see. Some right there. And again, with this game, the bits it gets hung up on can be a little tricky. At times there can be some stubborn areas where it's like, oh, what counts and what doesn't? There we go. And so yeah, they give you these like ladders and step stools and all that, but I like just getting up here and doing the dirty work myself. And yeah, so fun thing is at the end of the map, when I finish, you get like a little, essentially like an animated GIF of how you did it. It's sped up some, so you're not watching it in real time, obviously. But yeah, the first batch of maps, I forget how many batches of maps they put out, but yeah, they added in that your character is a physical person. It's probably when they added the co-op, so it might have been like 0.6 or 0.7 maybe, that you had to be a physical entity. I'm trying to see. I don't think this gun... There we go. See how I got a hand here? There's actual things there. I don't think you can go into third person. Again, you would only see the other person in this replay, or if you're playing co-op. And you see your friends' characters and such. But I should be... So there's different... This is a good all-rounder. You can see all its stats here. This one's more powerful in a lot of things. Not great at oily or ingrained dirts, or whatever is dirty. And you can see the water looks a little bit better here, especially on some of these areas where it gets a little shiny on like the wood surfaces, where that wasn't necessarily happening on the Xbox version so much. This game can get a little bit I don't know, framey at times, but though since I got this monitor or this update, it seems like it's been running a lot smoother. At least on this Steam version. The Xbox version was definitely running a little bit not great. I don't know. I don't know how to describe the way that game felt on the Xbox. Also, this kind of looks like a minion in spots. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, this has been a thing I've been excited for. Now I'm, further away from the new maps. They have the final maps of the campaign and the story. There is a story to this game. Uh, it progresses a little bit, and you'll know when things actually, if you pay attention to any of those texts you get. And I'll just spoil this. The ones from this one aren't necessarily relevant. Not yet, at least. We might get some that are. I want a yogurt tube. Oh, what? What does that mean? Oh, probably YouTube? Johnny bit me. What? That's not nice. Johnny should be a little nicer than that. Whoop. I ate his yogurt. Okay, that's good. Or no, wait. He's the one that got bit because he ate the other kid's yogurt. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Is this one done? Okay. Wooden frame. Okay, this one's not. I see a little bit here. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's under. There we go. And yeah, this always makes me wonder. Oh, there is some that are tied to these gnomes. They took the gnomes out for a bit because they were getting knocked into places that they weren't supposed to be and causing issues with the game. So I had to figure out that whole problem. That was like a whole bit of drama, as people love the gnomes, people like messing with the gnomes because they were physics objects. And I think it was with the co-op that they were causing problems because the place they were getting into, for whatever reason, wasn't updating correctly between people, and it just caused major problems. So as the games were, the gnomes were like gnomes are. I don't know a ton about these like garden gnomes. All I know is from the King of the Hill episode where Peggy Hill gets really into gnomes, obsessively into gnomes. As such, then the Bobby and Hank are trying to deal with it. It's really hard to see the orange of this orange on the yellow here. I feel like there should be colorblind options, or I'm not colorblind, but a way to say like, hey, what if this color was different? Okay, there we go. I was like, where's the rest of this here? Oh boy. But yeah, how much time? I think I'm over 70 hours on this version now. I apologize, I'm bringing up the Steam, just the Steam launcher. 72 hours it says right now. It's not going to update again until I close out, so. I don't think I've unlocked any other stages just yet. But sometimes you'll get multiple opening up, which can be a sign like, oh, this is where an update happens. So you get the first map first, and then it'll open up others either as you beat them, or it'll be like, oh yeah, this person has something for you to do, and this person also has something for you to do. So you can tackle them at your own pacing. There we go. Might as well clean up everything up here while I can. Oh. Got the... Yeah, because a lot of it's going to be up here. See? Well, there's going to be some stuff down here I can get so that that's less of an issue. Break open the tongue. There we go. This is not really how you're supposed to do this, but I like to platform. They've built a couple of maps all around not needing ladders, which you don't really need them anyway. There's a soccer ball there. That's also a physical object. I don't think these are. I don't have the long one on. This. Okay, that is. I think that's new. So I don't think that was here before, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it's not going to move. Okay. I was just curious. Yeah, I don't think I have an easy way to get over there. Yeah, because I have the long extension, I can't use it so well because it's going to bump up into stuff. Is where I probably do need to... Oh. I forgot, when you sprint, it locks it back to this mode. I don't like that. I like an option to default to one. It'll also do that if I go to, if I just do this bring up the Steam overlay. Now it's locked back into this. I think if I do this and I click over here and come back, yeah, it still stays in this. So that's... I should probably bring that up on their Discord. They got a bug area, and I would classify that as a bug. Maybe that's intentional. All right. But yeah, you're getting a good groove with this game. The things just get moving. You see your percentages go up pretty fast here. And I'm trying to hope that nothing comes across the mic. I was messing with it a little bit, though. So I have a metal thing. If I put it on this side, you guys can probably do that. On the other side, it's called speed. It doesn't have the like, I don't know, like texture thing on this side. This is more smooth, as I would call it. So it's much more quiet from what I could gather from my tests, so... There... Box. You can hear the kids. Other bits on this. This is a little bit there. Okay, under his side. There we go. But yeah, what have been watching? I went and saw Thor: Love and Thunder, which I enjoyed. I'd say it's not as good as Ragnarok was. And what did I not like about it? Ooh. Oh, Aura Smith. Doctor found a mucky old thing in our garage. Let us know when you're free to come over and give it a wash. Aura Smith. Oop. Oh no. I'm going poop. Is that all? Okay. Oop. Oh no. Oh no. I done it. Oh no, I done it. I done it. Oh, sorry, folks. Sorry you had to watch that. Where's... Here it is. Oh. Yeah, I wanted to not block that when I tried to get a clip or something of it. Nope, nope. Oh. That's fine. So the way I tend to like to do jobs in this is kind of work from the bottom up. Because then you... at least buildings like this, because then you can easily get this stuff on the bottom here versus everything else. I should probably get the long one on here if I'm gonna do this so I can... what's... As a bit on top I'm not gonna be able to get till I get up there. I like to not have to use that if I don't have to. But I think I will in a little bit at least. Let me see here. Yeah, Thor Love and Thunder, I enjoyed it, but it felt like vertical progression for Thor. Like what's going on with him. Because a lot of the movies about like, oh, Thor used to be in love with Jane Foster, and then they went their separate ways. I thought she died in Thor 2, but they must have undid it at some point that I had forgotten about. Which makes sense. There it is. There we go. Neat. Oh. Has like all these little eyelets as like a thing to work on. I could also get up here. There we go. The thing I don't like is how much this covers up, because if I'm, trying to get something over here, can cover it up a little bit. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's that. This is something that's probably up there. Probably can just go back a little bit and I can probably, clean that up pretty well. But yeah, it felt like a vertical progression of like Thor's thing. And there are elements of things that were in the trailer that don't really play out that way in the movie that you might think. And there are story elements that are not... I'm not going to spoil anything for people that might want to go and watch it. But things are like, oh, I didn't realize this was going to be a thing. And it kind of puts the story in a different context. Things are going a different way than you initially think they are, which is fine. Oh, we got up here. Good. Which is fine, and like the way it ends sets up like a new thing. I need to stubby so I can actually clean this. It's interesting though, from what I looked up about stories involving Thor and Gore the God Butcher, they made some departures from that stuff, and not like, oh, they go a different way. It's more like they create they deal with like characters and such that didn't exist in the comics, at least not in the way that they exist right now. Maybe it turns into a different thing later on. I don't know. But yeah, also sets it up for uh, something new. I don't know. I think they did put at the end, you know, Thor will return, which is kind of not surprising, but it's also kind of weird to be like, how many of the original Avengers are still around? Captain America is not around, at least in his Chris Evans form. My finger's off base, so that's all I can do on the wall there. So I'm gonna clean up here. So it feels like Chris Evans is just in it for the money a little bit. I'm sure he enjoys doing this and all this. But yeah, like part of the story is like Thor is kind of listless. He's, you know, heartbroken from, you know, not having the love of his life around anymore and all that. And so what's it like when she comes back but as a Thor? And he being, you know, the original Thor, how does he take to that? You know, being part, you know, jealousy and not being happy with the way their relationship turned out and all that. There's some here. Oh, I forgot. I thought I had finished this one. Okay. Up nice and close here. Oh boy, okay, so I can't get on these things, these wooden trims, so I'm gonna go back over to here. Short one, would that work? I feel like we're at the point where I need to. Let's see, what? That wooden trim? Okay, that's up there. Oh, this. That's kind of Thor, as much as I'm like, wait about it, it's an enjoyable time. It's only 2 hours, so that is short for a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. Or movies in general, I guess. Hold on. There we go. Those are all good. Wooden trim. Yeah, that's the one that goes up there, so I don't think I can get it until I get up here. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes it's just needing... I should probably get up here, actually. Yeah. I guess they fixed the thing where you get super close to something and it puts it to the side. Okay, no. It does on this, but this one still does it, but then your aim is weird. Okay, some of these it does. Yeah, that's a change, it feels like. So I'm going to get this over here by putting it up. Oh man. Can I get a place? Put this? There we go. Holy crap, that's loud. You can hear the footstep noises. Yeah, they fixed the thing where if you were standing on a slope, you just hear those noises over and over again. Can't even do it consistently. There we go. I need the long one. Oh. Let's lean over for the sniper shot. Yeah, the roof is fine, I guess. Probably one level too high for this. Oh, Charlie found my phone. Charlie without an E. Okay. I can blast through this real fast. You can't do this on an Xbox. They had speedruns for these stages. Actually, they do. Actually, they do. For the record stuff, though, I don't think there's leaderboards for that. So, challenge mode is where that stuff is, where it's like, oh, get through this as fast as possible. 35 minutes to 25 minutes, but you don't have leaderboards or anything. I don't think so. I also have one for, least amount of water. It's like 80 liters to 110. And same, mostly vehicles. Oh, 5? I thought there were more than this. Okay. There are achievements tied to that. I think it's 5 gold medals is the max one. I forget. I'm literally hitting C too. Okay. Alright. Alright, hold on. Yeah, because I'm leaning on this, so it's not able to do things the way I would want them to. Okay. Go down to this and kind of... And this I can right-click on the mouse to just auto-shoot. I wonder if that's possible on Xbox. I might have to double-click the right trigger for that. Oh yeah, there's this. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot there's some of these I haven't finished off yet. Trim. There's this one. There we go. Now let me get up here. I probably want this. Probably the short one. Not with that one. There we go. I love to see the records between the two versions, the Xbox and the PC version. The PC version will be much faster than the others because you can just go. There we go. Yeah, that's like the new version where it's like, oh, you got like 98% done or 95%. I think it depends on the specific thing. It changes. Get to the underside of this phallic thing here. Oh, there we go. There's a wealth of dirt there. There we go. There we go. Oh no. Oh no. It's up in the air. Folks, we have messed up. What the heck is this? I was trying to place it up on the roof. That's why I'm getting that one little thing there. I have to go down. Wait, what's the viewer side? Okay, the other side. There we go. What else have I been watching? There's Miss Marvel. Been enjoying that a lot. That finished up this week, and that was a fun show. Really good writing on that for the characters and all that. They ended pretty well and set up a. It's not a huge surprise. It ties into the Marvels in some way. That's the entire premise for the Marvels. Is that Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel, and I don't know who else shows up. Those are two characters that have been confirmed for that movie. The entire premise for calling it the Marvels is the two characters that are called Marvel. Okay, there we go. Oh, I think this is all one wall. Let me see. Yep, okay. So I don't need to worry too much about that. Roof underside, okay. It's almost done, but it's... Is there anything else here? Wooden trim, what's the wooden trims issue here? No. Need to go up one more? Well, what else have I been watching? I watched, Oh, no, 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 no. This is how you do it. That's how you do it. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Been watching a show on Netflix called Dead End Paranormal Park, which I really like. It's a fantastic little show, animated, about a trans boy and in I think she's Indian or South Asian, whatever a specific thing it might be. I'm not 100% sure because I don't think they specifically say, but you can go by. I believe her voice actress is Indian American. I think I'm Indian American. They they find application or like a flyer that says like, hey, come work at this theme park called Dead End. That is a spooky theme park. Not just like a haunted house kind of theme park thing. God, that is loud. I hadn't used this until now, so my knowledge of I'm not using the long one, okay. That gets you some spooky bits and some neat ideas of like a what if there was a night hag that stole kids' sleep? I mean, like the sleep they would have had for their entire life. So if they're, say, 10 years, like what would they be like if they had never slept in their 10-year lives? It's like, yep, that'd be very weird. And yep, that is the case. Find what the bit is here. Let's see. Kind of thing, and it's for a few episodes they kind of do like the monster of the week kind of thing. Pull this up and see like Boot walls are mostly done. The sole's not done at all. Window frame. There's a window frame that's missing and wooden trim that's missing. That's one of them. Oh, it's probably down here because this isn't the sole. Yeah. That's not the sole, so I wasn't getting that part. It means there's probably the same over here. Nope. Nope, that's not it. There goes a window frame. There we go. Alright, boot walls. What boot walls? This one. Okay, we got that. Alright, got that one. Other one's this one? Okay. But yeah, it's spooky. I've seen people describe it as being like Gravity Falls, if you know that show. I do not, so maybe I should check that out. Okay, now we're good. We can do the soul. We can actually clean... I need to... People describe it as like Gravity Falls, but in a theme park. I don't know what Gravity Falls is, other than it's a Cartoon Network show, I think. Maybe Adult Swim, but I think it's Cartoon Network. So that's kind of a touchstone I don't have, because I wasn't into watching Cartoon Network shows at the time that came out. Like people that grew up on that stuff did. That's just a thing I did not want to, but I guess if I like this, I should probably check that out. But yeah, it's a very queer show, and that's cool to see. There's not a ton of those, especially ones doing that stuff super well. And I enjoyed this show enough that I have been re-watching one episode in repeats over and over again. Oh god. You need to go away. Oh god. So picking that up also resets that. Good to know. But they have a musical episode. Okay, there we go. Hello, our forest home puts the grot into grotto. Haha. Would you come and give it a spring clean, please? It's that one. There we go, there's our person. So let's see, we kinda... Oh, we're on the back. There's me, like, climbing up onto things. Yeah, they don't show the, like, ladders or those things. School looks beautiful. Children are so calm now, I can hear the birds of the forest again. Wind rustling through the leaves, even my own heartbeat. I hope that's normal. And you can see all the messages you got as part of that, and see everything here. So I have 40 stars, which means I've completed 8 levels. Get 5 if you complete them. Every 20%, I want to put up to 5 stars. Every 20% you get 1 star. Every 20% you get a new message from them, which can be just weird. This back garden, where it's like, let's see. It's like, looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there. And it's like, they're sitting in the house. The house is over here on this side, watching you do this, and you looking like a dingus, like climbing around on top of their, you know, shed roof, and on top of this and all of this, and being weird. It's like, there's an absurdity to this game that is just fun to it. Oh, this is the hunk of junk that was mentioned, that Aura Smith. So yeah, this is a house I did before. This is where like the story stuff you can sort of piece together. So that was 212 Acacia Avenue. Here it is. The detached house that they say is haunted early on. There's an odd, super weird, creepy sign on the outside of the house. It's nothing to worry about. Written in Enochian, the ancient language of the angels. There are strange, sigh-like sounds, spooky. Don't mean to Debbie Downer, but looked into creepy symbols you found inside the house you're working on. Turns out they're just builders' diagrams telling the plumbers where to put the gap for the overfill pipe. It's like, oh, cool, we washed that all off, so now they, assuming they're still working on it, you know, they've lost all that information. So, all right, let's do something simple here. The vintage car. I'm gonna double check if there are any achievements for this. I'll double check if there are any achievements. There's one for most of the maps. I'm gonna double check though. There's not many vehicle ones here. Oh, let's see. Yeah, the drill head one. Let's see. Fairgrounds. No, no, no. Big wheel. Okay, no, that's. I was looking at the monster truck. There's a plane. Apologies for spoilers, just reading off some of the maps that are in here, but the achievements are not hidden, so you can see that stuff there. I don't think there's anything for this particular job. There's a penny farthing. Oh yeah, there's that. That's not... No, I don't think there's anything for this one. So... yeah, this is one of the special jobs too. Not special, the challenge mode jobs. This is the first one you get the van. These are all unlocked as you go. No, wait, these are all the ones I've done. Okay, no, they add them. Because I was doing this one a little bit earlier. See, somebody wrote, "Wash me" on this. So that was a good touch here. But it's like, this is a ridiculous thing, because this is like an old vehicle. It's like, hey, just have somebody sitting here power washing the top. Jenny's gonna live stream the car restoration for the blog. Don't worry, you won't even know she's there. Where are you, Jenny? Jenny, are you okay? Are you okay, Jenny? Okay. So there's nothing special here, so I don't have to worry, but you can tell, like, how rusted out this vehicle is. And technically you're supposed to go by the soap nozzles for the ones you have, and go over to the cleaning liquids and get probably the metal cleaner. Or no. That'll be the metal cleaner, because that's metal. You can see it's rust. But I can also just do that and clean it off too. No. There you go. This is how you clean off rust, right? You just use your most narrow nozzle that obviously gets rid of it. It's like, look at that hubcap. Go, and there we go. It's all clean. It's perfect now. That's how you clean off rust, right? Yeah, as much as it says it's a simulator, it's not that much of a simulator, but it's still a fun time. It's still a relaxing experience. Oh, it's not a worthless heap? Okay. So it's like, oh yeah, we had to clean this house up. I don't know if it... Did it turn out like that? Let's see, completed. Okay, yeah, it did. It was red like that. It might not look this, like, nice looking. Scrolling through the Esther archives. It's like her grandmother, I think. And no photos of her with a car. Oh, that's a shame. I'm just kind of trying to get the basic dirt off of this stuff pretty well. And it's not frame rate, it's me literally hitting the edge here to turn. Not intentionally. Is this the Fifth Amendment? It's the fire chief. Need you to clear your diary. This is a big job. The whole of the fire station needs doing. Oh. Denver drill, okay. Was in her last film, driving me nuts. Wait, no, the webcam's up here. Sorry, I'm used to it being over here, so I would have to do that. And she plays a school teacher whose car has a talking steering wheel. Well, that's weird. That would never happen in old movies. Was a poor conversationalist with a negative mindset. Oh, the steering wheel? Okay. That seems like a thing. Yeah, as you can see, we're making progress pretty quickly. We'll get to 80 here pretty quick. Shocking finale meant it was a flop. And Esther's final role, so sad. It looks like she got to keep the car, though. I mean, hey, that's a thing people probably did. They're like, we don't want to keep this car around. We're not going to make a sequel. So now I have to sit here and go through all the little bits here that are, you know, rusted up. Oop. I should probably do this and then turbo nozzle, which does like a spin motion here. That can be pretty good for... I need to get prone because there's stuff under here, but... I'm trying to think what tomorrow's stream will be. It'll be in the afternoon because we'll be recording Let's Weekend in the evening. Alright, trunk is good. In this area, I remember being kind of a pain in the butt. It was like, okay, there's like some back here. And this, there's like a little bit inside. Trying to get... It's a little rough. Yeah, Dead End, there's a musical episode, I've been just watching that. It was reminding me how much of a pain in the butt Netflix can make it just to watch one episode. It's like an actual musical, like condensed to like 25 minutes. Progressing the story that, you know, was in where they left off in the previous episode and getting it ready for the next one. And some of these have like real small things that are the things you're trying to get, and yeah. So you can kind of ding them pretty well. That's why like that 95% is probably be a bad one, because it'll be hard to do the hinges super well. But yeah, me working on that one map was me going back and forth, being like, okay, this one's at 34, so I should go figure out what those are and pump those up a bit, because it's essentially like, what is 95% average completion over the entire job? So you're looking like, okay, what do I have, some more percentages to get? That's the problem with having some of those short extensions, is that get some weird bits where... There we go. It's like a lot of the things here is like, oh, it's in all the details, getting all the edges cleaned up and things in the cracks, as it were. Yeah, absurdity in me seems like standing over this thing looking down is a very silly proposition for this whole game here. What else have I been watching? So while I've been sort of playing this and going through maps here, I've been watching One Piece. I've seen One Piece before. I've gotten like 200 episodes in, but I'm deciding to just start over and watching it. It's on Netflix. So I was like, oh, let me like pop that in. I'm 20 episodes in right now. Kind of just pumping my way through it. English dub, because I'm playing this while it's going on, so I want to be able to understand what's going on while I'm doing my thing. First thing, pretty good, but it has the standard Netflix problem where, or anime problem in general, that is just a bad accessibility problem that many anime have. I'm not going to say most. It's probably a majority, but they don't do subtitles for all of the audio tracks that they have. And that is some ableist stuff right there, because I'm watching with the English dub, and the English subtitles they have for the Japanese dub, and they say different things. Not like anything major. It's largely the same thing, but they say things differently, and that's the subtitles are not accurate to the thing, then they're not accurate. You can maybe deal with them being a little bit inaccurate, but it's a problem I have with anime in general. I have all of Dragon Ball on DVD, and that's the same issue there. That it's like, these are all subtitles for the Japanese dub, and I don't want to listen to the Japanese dub. I like the English dub on Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and all that. And we got lots of little bits to do here. How are we doing today? Not too bad. Weather-wise, it's not too bad. Temps are like mid 80s at most. So that's not as bad as it's been at times lately. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to the week ahead where I'm working more hours than I was at the week before where I did not stream at all. I think my hours are a little more erratic. There we go. Yeah, they intend for you to get the soap nozzle and do this all easy. But I ain't doing it easy, I'm doing it cheap because I want to get all the unlocks as soon as possible. Which doesn't make for a like super easy kind of thing, but we're making progress here. Not fast progress, unfortunately. There we go. I'm just going stubby gun. I could probably go up to this. It's stubby gun. You generally want to use your most powerful gun if you can. Alright. Yeah, they did increase the price for this when it went to 1.0. It was 20 bucks. Whoa. Now it's 25, so it's not as much of an increase. I was like expecting it to go to maybe 30 or something, but for 25 bucks, this is a very good value. Again, with the caveat, you should probably not get the Xbox version unless that's all you got. Alright, that's good. 98. We're closing in. There's a lot of ideas I have for like ways to make this game better that I should probably throw up on the Discord and see if there's any interest in them or if there are things that they've been thinking about. Because like I would like it to, so at like 99%, they show up a window. It says like, hey, you've seen it, you know, the one time. It's like, here's like the last 3 things you got to go. And we're at 99% here, but we've got, you know, quite a few things that are almost done. So it's like, and I need to clean all these but 3. It's like, let me have control over that to say have a bigger box to show more stuff. All that. Like dictate like, okay, when do I want that to show up? You know? And this is the body here. Okay. So that this mudguard. I probably have to get under here. There's a little bit here. Tire, not the mudguard. Oh. Yeah, I've been enjoying getting back into One Piece. I kind of hate doing what I'm doing because I know it's gonna be hundreds of episodes before I'm even caught up, and it's like, what's the pace I should do it at? To not be completely far behind. Door hinges. It's like, this is not highlighting the hinge. Here's one of the mirrors. It's like a weird thing where you get... This is like warping around for some reason. So it's not sure what to highlight. What's that? What's that? How many more do I have? I got... Oh, one of the wing mirrors. Is that a wing mirror? Is that a wing mirror? Is that a wing mirror? What's a wing mirror? Okay, that's a wing. Okay. Now it's down to 3 items, so door handle. That's not showing up. Why is it not showing up on that one? Door handle. Turbo nozzle does not show. There it is. Alright, headlights. This headlight? No, this one. Probably these two here. I see that. There we go. Horn's done. Hold on, let me get in here. There's the one. The other one's underneath it, so I'm not going to be able to. That counts as one. The headlights are they these ones? That's a horn, that's a headlight. There we go. Let's see what kind of weirdness there is. You can see I'm using zoom aim, so the arm is just moving all weirdly. There it is. There's butt. There's our butt right there. If you want to know what the butt of a PowerWash Simulator person is, there you go. Bam. Like, well, bam. So I think all 3 of these have stuff we can do to get achievements. So I got 10 so far. So fire station, forest cottage, and skate park. Let's see. Skate park, push the ball out of the bowl. I can do that. Completely clean the fire station job without standing on the scaffolding. That is a heck of a... It's literally called tall order, so they intend that to be weird. Let's see. Forest cottage, is that on here? Carousel... I don't think it is on here. These are generally in the order that they appear in the campaign. There's a couple that don't. Well, the skate park seems like the thing that's easier to do than the fire station, though that gets us $1,100. That one's definitely one I want to do later. Oh boy. So we got 9 done. Means... Okay, wait, no. These are all the specials. I've done a stream playing these a bit. So we've done that. There's challenge modes. You can see here there's campaign co-op in here with one other person. You can do free play and specials with up to 6 people total. And they do have cross-platform stuff for that. Yeah, they added that vehicle because I beat that one. So, okay, yeah, because I was gonna say there's more than this, but I don't have them all unlocked, so that's the catch there, though. Yeah, you see, like there's a Ferris wheel. That one's a fun one. I've done a stream with that. That one's a fun one. We might play some of that. There's the fire truck. That's a thing that's neat. So yeah, let's do the skate park. This is probably a good one for the 95%. Without finishing any of the tasks, but We want to get that ball out of the place that it's in. Out of the bowl, they called it. Oh, the bowl. Okay. Yeah, that's right. There's a bowl here. I never explained to you what kind of compound they use for structures such as these. Oh, there. I got the achievement. Okay. There was one in the previous one. Completed. This one, the playground. There was a soccer ball just like that one. I had to get up this. Luckily, it came back down, but it came back down and I still got the achievement, so that was tough because there's a ledge. There's like the edge of this mat is a whole thing. It's tough to get it up there. So yeah, they mention I still wonder why they use this fancy pants shock absorbing rubber compound for the playground flooring and not good old fashioned creosote. I don't know what that is, but this is the park warden that we're talking to here. Creosote is fungicidal, cheap, and an absolute joy to pour. Admittedly, it's also profoundly toxic to humans. When ingested, swings and roundabouts. I don't know what he's saying there. But also, he kicks into motion some key lore for this game. Did you hear that the mayor's cat Ulysses is missing? The whole town's on the lookout for him in time for the festival. We won't have spring till he's put that hat on. To be honest, if I had to wear the hats, I'd go missing. I don't know if you see the hat thing anywhere in this game. I'm trying to think. But yeah, this is a fun map. I like. Maybe the one thing that I don't like here is there's lots of fun little graffiti in here, and you have to clean it up, which is a shame. You get closer and you wash some of it off, but if you are far enough distance back, you can kind of clean it all off, but the graffiti. But once you finish it, it gets it all off. I would love for an option to keep the graffiti. I know the job people wouldn't like it, but, you know, screw them. Hey, the cat's missing? What's this? These are cat tracks. Looks like he went out this way. I tried to look. There's the couple different areas that are in this park, but I don't think you can see any of them from the others. I don't think so. Now, the audio mix for this sounds weird. There's a reason. It's because I have all the different audio stuff set to different things. But yeah, there's this vehicle that's in a lot of the maps in the park here. Can I get up here? Yeah, I can. I don't think that is a thing that I have. That is in any other map. I don't think it's one of the other maps. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm trying to think. That one's in a couple of the maps, but I don't think that's anything of real importance. So yeah. Yeah, this is a fun map because it's just like, let me just start working on one end, and I worked my way all the way through to the other end there. Kind of doing stuff here. It's like, alright, I can work on this stuff. This gate is an issue that needs cleaned. It's nothing too hard to do. I think what was I watching when I was doing this? I think I was watching In the Heights on HBO Max. I think had it. at the time. I think it was part of their, oh, this movie's out in theaters. You can watch it on HBO Max as well, kind of thing. And I think I subscribed specifically to watch that. That was a fun time. It's kind of weird how you get specific like things attached to things in games and such, or just games in general. Because I think when I think about Gran Turismo 3, I think of the Red Hot Chili Peppers album Californication. That is just a core part of that experience because I got the album in that game around the same time and listened to Californication a lot and play Gran Turismo 3 a lot, and you know, what am I missing? What? I thought I got. Can I get up here? There should be a thing I should go. God, how am I messing this up? Yeah, this is the actual corner. Like, I'm holding left. I cannot get out, so. So I probably should get the long extension. Yep, there we go. You can see like the range that this thing has, because it's not even hitting the wall from here. When I go for here, I can get a little bit further. There we go. Fun time. Okay, let's keep working on this wall. You can see this, some neat graffiti in here, and it's like, I would love a way to preserve this a little more. Because as soon as I complete the wall, it'll all get erased. What is this, frat? Yeah, they've gone through some of these earlier maps and redone the dirt a bit, because I think they improved the, like, mud dirt textures in this game. They went back and found some better ways to cake it up in there. Sloppy steak style, I don't know. I guess since we're playing on PC, I can throw some audio bites in here. There we go. I don't know why that one.
I made it! I'm okay!
Yeah, there's bits up here I don't have super access to. Let's see. There we go. I can just kind of go along this way. No, what? It's like it doesn't want me to walk up that way, which is weird. Also, I might be seeing it up here pretty weirdly. Nope, nope. Because I'm using, you know, WASD-S's tradition. It's like, should be able to get over here. I don't remember that being an issue. Yeah, why is that? Wants me to use the ladder, I guess. Crap. There we go. There's that side of the wall. Let me just set up this. They also changed this. Like, you used to be able to just aim it at this and pick it up, especially from distances. And I have to get, like, a lot closer. I'm literally on it. Why can't I pick it up? Okay. There we go. I can place it from a distance, but... Yeah, so they changed the ladders, the way those work. Because before you could just sort of walk yourself up but at an angle, so you'd walk off naturally, so that was kind of an issue there. For a good while, and then they recently fixed it so you kind of cling to this stuff a lot more. And also because you're at an angle on the ladder, you just hear the feet noise constantly. Oh, it really wants me to clean off the graffiti, because it's not going to accept what I've cleaned off as like enough to justify finishing it up. Which is annoying, because I don't want to clean off this graffiti. There it is. Also, the people that did this graffiti is maybe not the smartest, but in red on orange, because it's not going to stand out super well. Like, you want to use a dark color, like a dark blue or a purple maybe, or a black, I guess. This is super hard to clean off. I should use that, but still. There you go. And see, all the graffiti's gone. I do like this like trail of water, especially how long it lasts. Feels more realistic now. It's still on there, and now it's gone. Those others, I kind of wish it kind of disappeared in the way that it, you know, is placed, but it seems to time out the whole thing at a certain point. Alright. Alright, so we got all this. Alright, we're good. Okay, there's a little bit here in the corner. There we go. You just hear the noise of like the feet moving just constantly as you're on a ladder, and it's like that doesn't make any sense. That's the thing that should happen. So the cat got out here and went off to live a new life. But yeah, you kind of want to pay attention to some of the details in the messages you're getting. This is a big one, so our percentage is not going to increase super fast, especially when I'm just cleaning these pipes. These pipes are not huge areas. Yeah, it's also sort of game where I would be like, alright, I got something I need to do, let me get to like 10%, and then I'll pop out to do some work or something, or play something else, and let's see. We dropped some frames at some point, but not very many, so luckily it seems like everything's going pretty smoothly, which is good. I think my Xbox is on. I have my Xbox set to turn off at a certain point. Yep, Yogot is off. You can see here, no signal. So one of the ideas I've been having for stream stuff to do is essentially where I would do some multitasking stuff. It's not like multitasking. What if I could multitask more things than I normally do? So like have 2 games running, because you know it's not enough to try to get one running on this PC. You know, sort of like, what if I have, you know, a clicker game running while I'm playing, you know, this, and then I pop over and I'm like, okay, do I need to do something here? Oh, why am I? There we go. I'm doing pretty well on time. I still got a little more to do. Yeah, we're running a little late today, so we'll be going till like 11:30-ish. Maybe 11:40. I'll let it sit at the, you know, getting ready to go page for a little longer than I normally do. Yeah, I was trying to think what to do for the stream today, and I was like, I should probably do this because it went live yesterday, but I was like, you know, I wish I had maybe not reset, but so I wasn't just playing stuff that I probably have played before and like stuff I probably streamed before. Now, there's probably also something on there that I need to get. Ah, crap. See, the problem is it's hard to tell what is straight. Especially when I'm in this mode. If I'm in this, okay, then that's straight. Let's get... Do I need to get the graffiti? Is that the unfortunate thing? Alright, game, you win. Okay. My neck is getting sore from doing this. That's because I'm leaning up to be on the mic and keyboard versus when I would be playing stuff, I'd be back here a little bit more. Not so much putting kind of pressure on the neck and spine there, but that might be a thing where I need to rethink my setup a little bit when I'm playing PC stuff. Oh, look at this. I can probably go up to here and, yeah, be fine. Yeah, white is your biggest spread, but it's not necessarily the most powerful spray, so you're not going to get anything down here that's needing to be cleaned. As you can see, it strictly stops literally right there. As you can see. Oh, what did I... Oh, yeah, there. I was like, what did I miss? Oh, there's a little bit right here on the wall. Okay. I shouldn't be doing this. I should be doing this. Do that. And so, like, the green is a little bit... And I can show you, I think, this? Yeah. 0 degree nozzle, 15, 25, 40. That's your soap spray, and this is like a turbo nozzle that is like this, but it spins it a little bit. Also, if you need to know, there is a cool S in this game. So there you go. Get on the Giant Bomb wiki and add the cool S for this page. It's probably already there. Somebody that's already played has probably put that on there. I think this side doesn't count. No, it does. Okay, both sides. Okay. I figured it would cut off at some point, but I guess not. To be fair, I probably did this last year. I think I would have checked when In the Heights came out. There's a skateboard or a band-aid or a salt shaker. There we go. So we're super close, so it's not necessary for all that. But yeah, I would go and get all the walls first. This may be the one that I don't go for all the floors first, and you know, I get all the walls first. I was trying to think what I did before. I was pretty sure I went for all the walls first. Let's say bread? Okay. Get that bread. It's a different wall than that one. Even super close, this isn't enough to clean it off. No, I don't want to kill this thing. Oh, you must kill it. Oh. It's the other part here. Yeah, like walking around on this, you just hear your feet just shuffling constantly. It was so annoying. That was maybe early one of the big like, oh, I hope they are doing something about this. Because it's very silly how much it's... You hear the feet shuffling on any sort of incline. And you get to a map that it has a lot of inclines to it. Alright, we're almost done with this one. As you see, when we're getting to wall stuff, we're making good progress on these things, so... I don't want to clean off the Vector 3, that's actually some well done graffiti there. Must be fun to make the graffiti art on this game. It's probably a little more efficient. Maybe this. There we go. Alright. I'm not going to take out the Vector 3 there. I don't want to take out the cool ass either, so we're not going to do that. Oh. There we go. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, that's probably better. It's not going down as much as I would have liked. Oh yeah, you're probably... If you see my webcam moving, that's because I am sort of moving the mouse enough that it's kind of shaking the desk a little bit. So I can do this. Maybe not as much as I thought it would. Maybe there's some good image stabilization software in OBS or my webcam software to make sure it's not shaking too much. My heart's gonna break. The cool S is gonna have to go. The vector is probably gonna have to go to, there we go. But yeah, since this launched, the devs on their Twitter have announced that they are working on more content. They were a little cagey ahead of time, being like, yeah, we're thinking about it. Oh, I could have gotten rid of this first. This weird penis-looking skateboard, I think it's supposed to be. I don't know if there's any more up here or not. Nope, doesn't look like it, so I have to dig into the vector here. They are working on more content for this game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be all free like it was during early access, which is because people already paid for it, so they're getting the full breadth of content. But I do hope they keep adding maps and such. Add new story or continue on things that are in this game, in this campaign here that maybe don't get resolved by the end. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the new maps are. They were very teasery about that stuff. Which is not really a huge surprise. It's what they've been. Where they've done things like tease up what's going to be added outside of the ones that were voted in by the community. They had tournaments on Discord as far as like voting on things. Get this thing out of here because it's just sitting right in the way. I guess not. Yeah, I'm curious to see what that stuff is, but I got a ways to go. There's a lot of content in this game. I'm hoping to get all the achievements. As I said, I've got 11 out of 40 right now. And quite a few to go, and like one stage that I have to redo, the bungalow, which I have to do all over again. That's probably not a map I should have done that on, but this one would have been probably easier, as you could, literally see there's not many of these things that are super small. It's like the gates are probably the smallest thing here, so it'd be easier to kind of work your way through all this. Why is that? I'm just holding back, that's why. That's like what you would hear, just like shuffling feet. They got pretty annoying at times. Is there a way to get up here? Nope. There might be. Alright, let's get the 15%, then I will call it for today. I'll figure out on my own what to do for tomorrow's stream. Yeah, should I do more of this? Maybe not. I don't know. Unless I get further in, but tomorrow's stream would be at like 2-ish in the afternoon here, Eastern Time. So I don't necessarily think that's going to do it. Give me enough time, because I also have to get the outline for Let's Weekend done. My air conditioning just came on. I turned off to get ready for the stream. Probably don't even need it to be on, to be honest, but oh well. There we go. Alright, 15%. I'll be able to get that. Some more of this stuff. This is also this wall. Doesn't count as part of that. Where's this side? Okay. Okay. So maybe some on the slight edge here, but it's not really. I need to go stubby. Get some stubbing. Should go like that, so I go. Alright, 14%. Alright, we're good. At 15 will be done. Alright, we're at 15. Oh, what's... CM and FP. I could probably look through the names that are mentioned in text to see. Let's see, this one, messages, Park Warden. This is where we're at in Muckingham City. I think it's, you know, British in nature, but also refers to everything being dirty, so. Let's see. It was CM and FP. Robert Shaw, no. Oh, but a routing Thomas for that Tyler, and she never looked back. My reflection, Bonnie Tyler might have been a better fit. Okay. No. Oh, I can just go through them. Okay. H and G Hexenjager. Two humble confectioners, brother and sister living in their own deep in the woods in the national park. What's strange about that was the creators of the finest gingerbread ever to grace the county. To stay on top, we need constant reinvention. Our dream forest home has become a grubby grotto. Like my ability to dream up wonderful new recipes, can you come and restore our cottage? And with it, our creative flow. Danke. Yeah, so that's Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel. There's also another twist to it, so I'm not going to speak of that one. Let's see, Denver Drill. They've been looking after the cat too. Just checking to see Calvin Miller. As you mentioned, Florian Perez. Used to live here back in the day. Those were the good times. Right now, climb up and down that rock garden all day. Every time we were on Rubble and Mount Rushless instead of Rushmore, and the pond was the crater. Okay, we figured that out. CM and FPR. Uh, that's the guy that owns the first house you do. FP was his former girlfriend. So, but then it's like, when was that? How long has it been since the skate park was in use? So yeah, okay. That's it. So yeah, thank you everybody. Hope you have a good one. We'll be back tomorrow with some new stuff. That'll be fun. So yeah, thank you everybody. Hope you have a good weekend ahead, and see y'all tomorrow. Bye everybody.
Hell yeah!